Hey, wow, I'm on the bank of the CUYHOGA in the flats of Cleveland, and with me is Doug MACMILLAN. He's the lead singer of the Connells, which are playing at Peabody's Down Under tonight in support of their new release on TVT Records entitled Fun and Games. Doug, hi.
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
Good, I'm doing good, and I understand you have a new single off the album, which is called Hey Wow.
Hey, wow.
Thus my introduction.
That's your introduction, yes.
So tell me, how is the new band, or the new album going for the band?
It's going really well. It was released in the spring, and it went on the Billboard charts for a while, up there with Randy Travis and De La Soul and all those people. And we're just kind of, going to be playing for the next 2 weeks in support of, I guess, that song and momentum from the summer. And then we might do some shows with the Hoodoo Gurus sometime in November, and then maybe look forward to recording again. But the album has done better than our previous ones, and we've gotten more radio airplay and stuff like that. So it's doing good, I guess.
So you've come to the point where you're getting a lot of radio airplay, and I guess when the band started out, it was just a sort of a let's get some together and play some songs, and this wasn't really expected. So how do you feel about how far we've gotten so far?
Well, it's been so gradual that it hasn't been really shocking, but it's pretty surprising, We've just did some shows up in the Northeast, and when we first played there, it was pretty empty. And then this past week it was really good. So I think we've always kind of gone on a sort of short-term, realistic basis that as long as there seems to be some sort of reason to do this, then we'll keep doing it. But I'm so much looking forward to recording again that I've got that in my mind right now. So
you've got recording on your mind. The next album is due out when?
I don't know. It could be within the next few months. It's not really. There's no definite release date or strict timetable. So. Also on my mind, I have the fact that we have to release the black water from our RV sometime soon.
Yeah, I understand that this road trip kind of recently you had to go to a campground and well, maybe you could tell us from there what happened.
Release our human waste from our vehicle. We just got a hold of a nice vehicle that has a bathroom in it, and we realized that luxury brings chores, and it's pretty messy. And we had to go to a campground today and get rid of that stuff, and it was nice. It was very nice.
Have you learned a lesson from all this? Maybe something like
don't use the bathroom in the RV. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I understand. With the new album on your mind, you're already playing some new songs on the tour. Will you be playing them tonight at Peabody?
Yeah, we're just two of them. They're not titled yet, but we have worked them up, and hopefully we've got other ones in the works right now. But it's just we've been playing for about 2 weeks on this trip, or roughly, and I'm kind of thinking ahead. But there's been a lot of places we've been going to that Easy Rider that we've never been to before, and it's fresh. So as long as there's that element is still there, that's good.
That's great. And this tour is the third album, actually, and you've got a new producer. You've had three albums, three producers. Producer on this album was Gary Smith. Yeah. And how was it working with Gary as opposed to Mitch Easter, who produced your last album in your hometown?
Well, Gary's from Boston. He used to be in a band called Lifeboat, and we used to play with them a lot. And so this music that he wrote and does write is similar to ours. And I say that Mitch Easter's music is pretty much the same too in terms of the format. But Gary had always kind of talked to us about working, and he worked with bands like the Pixies and the Throwing Muses, and he's got gets a real natural sound out of the studio and gets a real good feel for a band. And he liked us live, and so he kind of got that element into it. But working with the two wasn't that different. It's just two different people. That's all. There was no big extreme differences, though.
Now you've got your mind on going into the studio. Do you really enjoy the recording process?
It's one of those things where when you finally get to hear things come together, it's nice. But then you don't want to hear it anymore. It's like you hear it so much, and then finally you hear that one or two times when it does sound like it's come together that it's nice. There's not the spontaneity of playing live or the looseness, but you know, there's some gratification to hearing something that you like a lot. And you know, every once in a while, you might hear something on the radio when you're at home, and that's nice too.